Her name was Jenna, but everyone who loved her called her Jenny. Jenny was an ordinary college girl, just 19 years old. She came from a middle-class family, living in a small rented home in the city. Her father was a small businessman running a little shop in a local market. Every day, he worked from sunrise till late at night, just to make sure the family's needs were met. Her mother, a gentle soul, took care of the house and held the family together. Jenny wasn't rich. She didn't wear branded clothes. She didn't own expensive jewelry. But what she had was something far more valuable. A natural charm, her soft nature, her simplicity, and her ability to make everyone around her feel warm. In college, she was liked by many not because of looks or fashion, but because of her honesty, her kindness, and the way she always put others before herself. Jenny's laughter was pure. Her smile could light up an entire classroom. She was happy, and she didn't even realize how rare her happiness was. Then came her 19th birthday. Her father, after months of saving, surprised her with a second-hand smartphone. Jenny had never owned one before. For her, it was like holding a magic window to the world. At first, she used it with innocence. She took pictures with her friends, shared small family moments, listened to music late at night. It all felt new and exciting. But then, she discovered social media. Endless scrolling, endless faces, endless lives. Jenny began staying awake late into the night, lying on her bed with the phone glowing in her hands. Her eyes wide, her heart racing. Beautiful girls with perfect skin. People traveling to foreign countries. Luxury cars, designer clothes, rich lifestyles. Jenny watched and compared, and slowly, silently her world began to change. She looked at her own small room, the old paint on the walls, the second-hand bed, her mother's simple cooking, and suddenly, it didn't feel enough. The girl who once smiled at her father's hard work now frowned when he brought home groceries instead of fancy dinners. At home, she began to complain. Why can't we go to restaurants like other people? Why don't I have nice clothes like the girls online? Why don't we travel anywhere? Her father, tired from work, would just stay quiet. Her mother's eyes would fill with tears, but she hid them from Jenny. Jenny didn't see it. She didn't see how her words pierced their hearts. She was too lost in comparison. The girl who once found joy in small things was now restless, hungry for more, hungry for a life she didn't even understand. Then came the next stage. Jenny decided to change herself, not in real life, but online. She created her perfect version on social media. Pictures with heavy filters, fake captions pretending she was living her best life. Even if she was sitting at home, she made it look like a celebration. And people responded. Likes, comments, follows. Jenny felt noticed. She felt admired. For the first time, she thought she was special. Her phone became her best friend. Her mirror became her enemy. In college, she carried herself differently. More proud, more distant. Her real friends noticed. When they laughed, she rolled her eyes. When they called her simple, she took it as an insult. When they gave her advice, she snapped back in anger. One by one, her real friends stepped away. The girl who once filled classrooms with laughter was now being avoided. But Jenny didn't care, because online she was famous. Weeks passed. Her online followers grew, but her real life grew empty. Then one day it happened. Her closest friend in college, the one who had always stood by her, shared secrets, shared dreams, finally walked away. Jenny, she said quietly, "You're not the same anymore. I don't even recognize you." And just like that, Jenny lost the last real bond she had left. That night, Jenny tried to distract herself. She opened her phone, posted pictures, wrote captions. But deep down, she was looking for comfort, for someone to care. She waited, but no one asked how she really was. No one noticed her silence, because they didn't know her. They only knew her photos. And in that moment, Jenny felt it. She had hundreds of followers, but not a single true friend. That night, she couldn't sleep. She sat in the dark with her phone in her hands, scrolling endlessly. The same glamorous lives appeared, smiles, luxury, fun. But this time, Jenny saw it differently. She noticed the filters, the fake laughter, the perfect angles hiding imperfections. She looked around her room. Her father's old shoes by the door, her mother carefully folding clothes late at night. And for the first time, she saw the truth. Her father didn't buy her jewels, but he gave his entire life to keep her studying. Her mother didn't serve fancy dinners, but she cooked with love, even when money was short. And Jenny realized she had been blind to real love, blind to real beauty, blind to her real life. The next morning, Jenny did something different. She put her phone aside. She hugged her father, thanked her mother, and for the first time in months, smiled from her heart. In college, she didn't try to act superior. She spoke kindly. She laughed genuinely. And slowly her old friends noticed the warmth in her voice, the kindness in her eyes. The Jenny they once loved was returning. It wasn't easy. Some friends had moved on, but the ones who mattered came back. Jenny had learned a painful, yet priceless truth. Social media can give you attention, but only real life gives you love. Followers may clap for you, but only real friends will stand with you. And family will never leave your side. To every young soul listening to Jenny's story, don't lose yourself chasing illusions. Don't compare your behind the scenes with someone else's highlight reel. Because what makes you truly beautiful is not the number of followers you have, but the person you are when the phone is off. Be real, be kind, be you, because real will always be more powerful than perfect.